The first one, right? There was this young fella who he essentially looks like me, to be honest. He looks like we could be closely related. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we have the same dad. He posted a video talking about he had relapsed on weed, and it seemed very genuine and very sincere. And the comments were all being really mean, right? And this is a problem for me. Every time I defend someone, they turn out to be a freak. It happened with Garen Noon. I defended him before he ever said anything political, back when people were just bullying him for being fat. And then he turned out to be a right-wing nut job. I defended Top Notch, who went on to absolutely freak out at me, threatened to bash me. They're like right-wing nut jobs. Kid, right? Nate D-O-double-G, Nate D-8-W-G. He keeps posting videos about that, right?
Who the fuck else makes videos talking about the bad side of weed? Nobody. There's fucking hundreds of people out there that talk about the bad sides of coke, about any other drug that you can think of. Nobody talks about weed, but I do, because there's people out there that need the help.
He's found his niche and he's trying to exploit it. I guess that's what everyone does on TikTok. I did a follow-up because he reposted the video, and I don't think he realised that when I was defending him, I was also slagging him.
Comments burned that boy at the stake. It was a bloodbath. It was kind of hilarious, I can't lie. But some of yous need to realise that some people just can't handle the sesh, right?
But that in and of itself, I feel like is derogatory enough that you should pick up on the fact that I don't like you. That was the other person I defended, Nikki Lynch Khan. And then I saw that she says a lot of gay slurs all over the internet. So, that's just my takeaway. Don't ever defend anybody for anything. And he reposted the video. It got me a certain amount of new followers. It got a good few views, that video. I don't think even they realised that he was getting made fun of there. My follow-up, after he had shared my video, I said that
I just think he keeps showing up on my For You page, still making videos about being addicted to weed. So I just want to point out that is just a little bit tone deaf, to be honest.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'd much rather see somebody share their mental health story and journey than see your shit videos saying about how you roll up your joints and talking about green non-stop.
But he used a couple of clips of me which were interesting because he cropped out context from the clips, which I just think, being someone who's made documentaries, so I know damn well about how to selectively edit something to make people look a certain way. So when I see now this generation, everyone edits because everyone has TikTok in their pocket, so people, it's like socialized, you know what I mean? It's like in the public now. Anyone can edit a video these days.
He keeps showing up on my For You page, addicted to weed. You can look on this app and see actual crackheads.
Well, that fella there got a bit too big for his boots and started getting lippy for absolutely no reason.
Listen, winchbag, just being honest, no one gives a shit.
Context that he cut out, right? He cut out the context of me saying specifically
a bit tone deaf, to be honest, right? When there is major issues with Class A addiction in Dublin.
We played a different video as well, a video where I said that mental health posting is just like a bad idea on TikTok.
The people that do give a shit are like weird parasocial saps that think they know you better than they know you, and you don't really want to be feeding that type of people if you really fucking know what you're doing.
So that was the part that he cut out. He cut out when I said about the only people that give a shit are going to be parasocial freaks, right? He did include a clip when I said, which is very apt.
You can look on this app and see actual crackheads.
So he just cut in the clip, the very inflammatory clip of me saying, there's crack addicts. That's the clip that he used and didn't use the context of.
You can look on this app and see actual crackheads who have crack pipe lips and who are begging for crack money. And then you scroll on one, and then there's a young fella being like, I had a bit of haze last night and I called that a relapse. That wasn't a fucking relapse.
And that's the thing, right? So I feel like I've been getting a lot more nasty hate comments and a lot more frequent hate comments now that I talk about woke shit, now that I talk about Palestine, now that I talk about just anything to do with leftist ideologies, anything to do with socialism. That seems to attract a lot of very fucking angry people. Like, they're just intimidated, honestly. The men, particularly, more so than anybody else in the comments. They get intimidated by people who seem knowledgeable on what they're talking about. Makes them feel impotent, makes them feel like their willies are small. But, right, so I got into a whole other kerfuffle with some sap that I now realise that what he was doing was baiting me because he wanted this back and forth, wanted some attention. He seems desperate for a response now. He keeps posting and posting and posting. But he commented on the mental health video, I don't know, some angry shit, I don't know, whatever. The reason why I went off on him is 2 reasons. There was a bunch of clips of him doing a black scent.
Bro, I asked y'all yesterday go stream my shit for my Christmas present. Y'all still ain't stream that shit. Click on my profile, go to the music section, and stream those songs. Y'all be getting snippet brand for real. I miss my dogs.
So I made fun of his braid. I made fun of, also the fact that he does those aggressive self-promo tips that fucking TikTok losers tell you to do. And also he used the or slur.
When I see shit like this, I just be thinking like, are you dead-ass retarded? Or like, was this like some attempt at a joke?
When he made his response, again, cut me out of context. Never said anything about me slagging his black scent. Never said anything about his use of a slur. All he said was he cut me out of context. I made a video saying that people who post about their mental health to try and get sympathy or attention on the internet are clowns, right? And I got an angry comment of
Bro, mad and had to block me because it had more
this
likes than
guy
the video.
here, right? And he got the braid, so you know he's serious. Now, he's a Drake clone that does all the cringe, like, unironically, like, promoting his music. He was like, oh yeah, just because I have a braid, I'm a Drake clone.
And I'm sorry, everybody who has braids is just a Drake clone.
I was like, no, you're a Drake clone because your music sounds like Drake music.
Oh, wow, I promote my music on TikTok. Ooh.
Oh, what? Because I self-promo my music, you think that's cringe? It's like, no, because you're doing it in all the stereotypical, like, desperate ways that make you look like a wannabe social media influencer rather than an actual musician. He's one of these fellas that thinks he got one over from me for being banished to the block list, but like made a series of videos. He said something that really I thought was interesting. He said something like, my comment had more likes than your video and that's why you were angry. Honestly, man, I don't look at shit like that. I don't look at the numbers really at all. And the other person that I want to send astray to is this guy, Outcast Matt. He posted a comment that once again said something about views. He was like, he posts 5 times a day and only gets 22 views. He must be a very lonely man, like something like that, right? And like, I don't know, I think that's such like childish behavior, talking about view counts as if that's like any measure of the quality of a person, as if your view count is reflective of your character, you know what I mean? As well, the Nathan kid was talking about all he does make videos about his joints. Like, scroll through my TikTok or my Instagram and look at the percentage of how much is about politics, calling people out as well, you know what I mean? How much of it is about weed. Just look at the percentage there. I fucking dare you to do that, maths. I genuinely think this wave of hatred now is to do with the political arc. People don't like the political arc. People say, he calls people out. Why do I call people out? Often for political fucking leanings, for having far-right white nationalist leanings. And like, I'm not interested in the back and forth. Like, I'm telling you, sit down, shut up. You've been put in your place, you know what I mean? Just like, keep talking shit if you want, you know what I mean? I actually gained more followers. Your community are telling you you're the GOAT. My community are telling me I'm the GOAT. We can't really make value judgments on each other as people, seeing as all we know is our personas that we choose to post. And my point was always, these are bad personas. Your persona is, I'm a recovering weed addict, or else I'm a wigger and I talk like a black dude in my videos. Just, I'm saying that the two of you are cringe. And I am above having this conversation. This conversation is beneath me. I'm still taking the high road. That's the fun thing, right? I've been so gracious. I haven't said fucking 10% of what I could have said about these fucking people, right? And they're still losing their minds. But you know what? I'm going high. They go low, I go high. And speaking of which, fuck you. And this, like, I don't even want to engage in this debate because it's shooting fish in a barrel. You know what I mean? There's no sport in this. This is punching down is what it feels like. It's like, it's always the most fucking cringe people that have the most to say.
And you know how I know that? Because I am one of those people.